Welcome to another edition of Budget Magic. Today we are playing a deck that is a tier 1 deck in Pioneer. We're going to play it on an $85 budget. See if we can compete. So Arcwave Phoenix, very popular card, definitely worth the investment. Ledger Shredders is something you have to put in your money later on, but I hope this creature package compensates for that. So the brand new card that we're playing with is Balmor, Battle Mage Captain. We have Young Pyromancers as the full play set, making the 1/1s to get boosted, get trample. Hopefully we can deal a lot of damage. 2 Crackling Drakes because it replaces itself. He is a big threat. We have 4 Considers, 2 Flame Blessed Bolts, 2 Axes, 1 Velocity works quite well with Drake. We have 4 Gazes to fill our yard, 2 Play with Fires, 1 Spike Field Hazard, 3 Izzet Charms, 4 Strategic Plannings, and 4 Treasure Cruises, which is one of the best reasons to be with Young Pyromancer. Drawing 3 replaces your hand, make more 1/1s. Mana base is where we definitely take some hits. We have 4 of the Snarls, 4 of the Reefs, 6 and 6 on the other part. Now, we also have 1 MDFC, which like I said is the hazard. We have 2 Tormod's Crypt for Graveyard Hate, 2 more Flame Blessed Bolts for early interaction, 2 Abrades for artifact removal, 2 Negates, 2 Mystical Disputes, 3 Narsets for against control, and then we have 2 Sweltering Suns for the very aggro matchups. So, no further ado, let's see Budget Phoenix in action. Hello, it's your host KebbieG. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, also the bell notifications. Don't forget to check out the sweet stuff that's down in the description down below. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, we got a solid mana base. We got Izzet Charm, turn 3 to pitch this Phoenix. I think I'm going to lead off with a Snarl and no reveal. Pass turn. This will basically not necessarily tell them what if we have too many lands in hand. So that's very important. Looks like we're facing out. I guess I can't even say that because there's so many decks that play this. Alright, so we play that. Reveal that. Play Young Pyromancer. Ague. So this could be Mono Green Devotion. It could be Elves. It could be... There's just so many decks that play Elvish Mystics. It's Elf. Okay. So... We'll play an island since we revealed that we have one. And we'll pass the turn. Probably pitching Arc-like and Izzet Charm. I don't think there's a world where I want to shoot something down. I mean, we got to take it. Draw 2, discard 2. Make a 1/1. Coco. Sure. I mean, that's reasonable. That's good for him as the elf player. Elite, another Steel Leaf champion. Ouch. I don't know if we can beat that. All right, we draw 2. Pitch Phoenix. Mountain. Oh my god, these lands. These lands, Doe. Actually, wait a minute. Undo. Play the Reef. Tap the Reef. Play that. We will take a Gaze. Play that. Ben. I suppose we keep. That's the only shot we have of winning this game, is to just go extremely aggressive next turn. We just can't die this turn. We got super flooded though. Alright, see what you got. 8 pips. Visionary, sure. Wow. Quite impressive. We're taking definitely... Ugh. Wow. We're taking 14 here. We gotta chump everything else. Oh no, that's death. That's death. From these 2 Steel Leaf champions. Got it. Yeah, that was a very fast, aggressive start from Elves. Elves looks really good in Pioneer. So if you're an Elf fan, we played it this week. Play that deck. So against Elves, we bring in Sweltering Suns. Flame Blessed Bolt. Braids. What do we go down? Maybe a treasure cruise, a couple considers, gazes. Velocity doesn't seem very good. Maybe the braids isn't worth it. Run it like that, I think. All right, let's get into it. Hopefully we don't get flooded this time. All right, we keep. We got a payoff. So we play that. Reveal that. You get to gaze this turn, which is not bad. It's a good card to have for this deck on a budget. So, okay, he played nothing. Play pitch, pitch, pitch. All right, play another snarl. Reveal that. One of each. Play him. Go. All right, let's see what he does now. Blooming Marsh. Elf. Reveal that. Go to combat, attack you. Gaze. Alright, so Ben, keep the bolt. Hit you. On untaps. Plays an Overgrown Tomb. Steel Leaf Champion. Alright. Blue, red. Crackles. Go to combat. Attack. Pass the turn. Lanimore Waste. Sure. What else you got, opponent? Lanimore Elf. Another Steel Leaf Champion. Sure. Take it. Alright, so we play that. Consider. Okay, what do we see? Put that in the yard. We will cast by discarding a card. Pop him. Pop that. Pop that. Is that lethal? Got it. Since we're on the play, I think I went up those, down strategic planning. So run it like that. All right, let's get into it. This hand is something else, isn't it? We don't have shredders, but we'll try it. Let the opponent do his turn. Leyline of the Void. Okay. So we play that. Reveal that. Bolt the bird. Pass the turn. Alright, so we could, all else fails, we could just hard cast these phoenixes. Whatever. That is a terrible draw with a Leyline out. Overgrown Tomb. Untapped. What do you got? Fatal Pushes. Elite. Sure. Hits us. Take it. Play Reef, because if we draw off another Snarl, we need the mountain. Pass the turn. Alright, so we yield to his next instep. Or we play Consider. We are probably going to lose this one. That Leyline of the Void. Take it. Play Consider. Yes, put that in the yard. There's the Snarl. Oh my god. Arc-like Phoenix. Pass the turn. We're gonna have to trade. But we're probably dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, you got us. Well, Leyline of the Void came down and smashed us. But let's see if we can get to the next guy. Alright, let's get into it. Let's try it. Alright, so we lead off with a Reef. Let's yield to his instep. So we consider. Put that in the yard. Untap. Play that. Pass the turn. See what he got now. Well, this is probably control of some sort. If I had to guess. Based on the farmland. Now Castle Vantress. Alright, so play with Fire Face. That seems reasonable, actually. Play that. Play Young Pyromancer. Go. What are you guys saying now, opponent? We do need another land. These Flame Blast bolts are not very good. Strategic planning. Play strategic planning. Alright. Put that. Oh, crap. Wrong way. Alright, that works. Yeah, I meant to... Yeah, I don't know. I should have picked Consider. I was debating between the island and Consider. I took the one that is neither. Shark Typhoon. Alright, we go ahead and kill that. No, no, no. You're not blocking my young Pyromancer. Alright, what do you gotta say now? Takes the damage. Pass the turn. So next turn we can play Crackles. It does replace itself, so that's pretty good against control. And he's a 5/4. Pretty chunky. A pretty chunky beast. Damnation. Or Spring Verdict. Okay, play Crackles. Draw a card. Consider a U. Crackles is big. We will yield till his next end step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can cast that for 1. Okay. So we go ahead and consider. No, we will draw that actually. So, boom, boom, boom. Play that. Play that. Hit the Teferi. Pass the turn. Well, we immediately drew back into our Crackles. Alright, so let's set up our next draws. So we bend that. Bend that. Keep that. Blue, blue, red, red. Crackles. Absorb. So if I use this, it's not gonna... Basically, he'll pay for it. Attack you. I think I'm just going to Izzet Charm on his end step. So haul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is very close. We will draw to discard 2. Probably not that. Probably not that. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so blue, red. So we bend. Put that back on top. Cast that. Face. Make him +1/+1. Get back an Arclight Phoenix. Otawara. Sure. Bounces. Go to combat. Attack you. Pass the turn. Behold. That's fine. I was worried it was a counterspell. Wandering Emperor. Eats the Arclight. So we... No. We don't do that. Do that. Arclight Phoenix. You hit the Wandering Emperor. Down that goes. Play Treasure Cruise. Eat up the yard. Okay. You. I guess I'm going to hit him in the face. Play with fire. See if I can't scry. I need to put all lands to the bottom. We're getting flooded right out of this game. Teferi. Tucks it. Kill the Teferi. Dovin's Veto? Sure. That's fine. So we cast 2 spells this turn. I think we have to pass. I need 1 more spell, right? Because I could flash this back. That counts as 2. We know we're going to be top decking. We have a Arclight Phoenix within the next 6 at least. Alright, see what he got. 2. He could probably turn on his Haul. But he goes scrying. Like, he needs to. I don't get that process, but sure. That is a valid line he could take. Sure. Untaps. Oh, crap. Ugh. Pass the turn. We need an instant or a sorcery. We need something. Another scry for the opponent. It's not bad. What do you got, opponent? 1, 2, 3, 7. He could definitely attack with Haul. We could still hit and kill this Teferi, right? Only needs one Arclight Phoenix. Okay. What else you got? I mean, he's not really applying pressure like he should. Untap, untap. Well, that sucks. Arclight Phoenix. Go to combat. Do you have removal? Hit the Teferi. Tired of you freaking drawing cards. Now what? A Ganju. Pass the turn. Alright. Instant or sorcery on the top, please. We could definitely still win this game. I do have a feeling he could have won by now if he's been actually attacking. But that's just here or there. Like, he is definitely procrastinating this game. Come on. Instant or sorcery. That's castable. That's castable. Play Gaze. Ben. I guess. Gaze. There we go. Ben. Gaze. Okay, that's something better. 2 Arclight Phoenixes. Hit to Fairy. Passitude. See if he has removal. So we have one more Gaze in the yard. March. Shark Typhoon. Make a 5/5. Blocks one of the Arclight Phoenixes, which means he gets to attack back for the win. See if he sees the line. Okay. Concede. Well, that was a rough match. You have a lot of cards that are dead in this matchup. Alright, so Axes don't seem good. Bolts don't seem good. Spikefield Hazard seems Negates in. Mystical Disputes in. Narsets in. We could probably go down a Young Pyromancer and an Izzet Charm. Or I don't like that. Alright, let's get into it. So now we're going to play a little bit more of a control show. Hopefully. I can't keep that. No blue manas. I don't think we can keep this either. Play of Fire can dig. Alright, we'll try this. Consider to the bottom. Come on, if we could find a way to make these two smash face with them, that is my objective. Play Mountain. Yeah, we need an island off the top, which allows us to consider after we Young Pyromancer, Battle Mage, pretty good. And then vomit a bunch of spells, smash face with, I don't know, 3/1 token with trample. Alright, what do you got, opponent? Probably a tap land. Yep, tap land. Called it. We top deck a Treasure Cruise. Play Young Pyro. A Give. So, still no blue manas yet, but I think we could do it. The mana base really is a problem, though. If we had a non-budget mana base, I think we would probably be winning this game. Because then we would have 4 Steam Vents, 4 of the channel lands. So we would have so high consistency of blue and red. But then right here, we have nothing. It's all because of our land issue. That's like the biggest thing that gets hit with the budget deck. It increases the negativity of a variance. Okay. I can't do nothing about that. Yep, Shark Typhoon. Pass the turn. We will yield till the next end step. See what he got, actually. We will play with fire. Make a 1/1. Okay, put that on top. Play him. This kind of stinks, right? Because we're playing right into a Supreme Verdict. Alright. You. Down to 16. Alright. So this Gaze, we probably should put an upkeep stop on our turn. So we Gaze. Trying to set up our draw. Hopefully fill the art up for this Treasure Cruise. Alright. Nope. Another freaking Gaze, which we would have pitched. Okay, we are not doing so hot right now. All right, he's at 13. Probably waiting on a land for Supreme Verdict here. What do you got? Supreme Verdict? Yep, called it. Gaze. Okay. Ben. All right, put that on top. Draw. Play island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we play this for all the manas. So I'm trying not to eat up all of our gazes. All right, so next turn we set it up. So hopefully we can top deck a Drake or something and go to town. Another island. Well, pass the turn. All right, so we're gonna do it on the end of his turn. Hopefully we can get some counter spells out of his hand, and we get to gaze. So it's probably our best bet, which sets up our treasure cruise the following turn. Fairy. That's not really an issue, I think. All right, so we will gaze. Pitch. Put that on top. Gaze. Pitch. On top. Okay, you get to untap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crackles. 5, 6, 7. I'm short, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 1 short. So I think I just do that. Try to kill Teferi. Hit that stupid Teferi. Pop it. Pass the turn. Let's see what he can do now. So our best bet is to velocity back this Balmar. Hopefully kill him this turn. Oh my god. Stupid freaking control. Oh my god. Alright. Play that. Planning. Give me something good off the top. Alright. That's something. Passager. Okay, so we got Balmar. Let's see if we can't get a win with this. How many crackles has he gotten? 1. Okay, I'm 1 away from hard casting a cruise. The fairy counter that thing? Yes. Get that crap out of here. No, opponent. Foretells a card. Makes a 2/2. Seems like a mistake, but sure. Untap. We draw. Whoa. No. Young Pyromancer. Now we get past the turn. Ooh. Now what? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 land, we cast Treasure Cruise. Probably gonna be a Snarl, though. That would be our luck. He kept in sweepers? Like... Alright, what do you got? Field of Ruin. Man, that's fine. Probably have basics anyways. Hall. Smaxus. Come on, Dak. Give me something. It's not another Treasure Cruise. Narset. Dig. We'll take Consider. Passager. So I assume Hall is going to hit that Narset, right? Why wouldn't it? Here comes Narset, or Hall. Maybe I should be playing some Field of Ruins. I mean, this is the budget mana base, for Christ's sakes. I mean, we should be able to fit that in. He goes for the face. All right, play Consider. Yeah, I don't really want that. So we top deck another one. Well, that's not very helpful. All right, what do you got? All right. Come on, deck. Give me something. Narset. Do something good for me. Ugh. No. Let's see what we top deck here. Well, that's ironic. All right. Arclight Phoenix. Yeah. Counter, and we're dead. Yep. So, 0-2 so far with the deck. This mana base is killing us. Like, legitimately, it's killing us. So, let's get into the next. All right, let's get into the last match. Oi. One land hand, but there's a lot of gas in this hand. But with our mana base, I don't think I can keep. Okay, we will keep this. Put a young Pyromancer back. Alright, let him do his turn. Spirits. Well. That's not a good top deck. Alright. Yeah. This is kind of weird. I wonder how good of a matchup this is. I don't think I've never played Izzet Phoenix, and I never definitely am not prepared for this matchup. Reef, let's play Pyromancer. Go. Nope, can't do that. Classic freaking control decks. Let's be real here. Call Spirits what it is. It's a bloody control deck that's a bloody nightmare. It's us. Sure. I'm kidding, it's tempo. But there's so many controlling elements. Alright. Strategic planning. We will take Otherworldly Gaze. We can't do anything else, so we'll pass. Take the beats. Wow. This is bad. Okay. What now? How do we do this turn? So, I guess first things first. Young Pyromancer. Make a 1/1. Okay, so pit, Ben. Keep that. If we somehow get another turn, we could maybe get some Arclight Phoenixes back. Not having Ledger Shredder and our mana base problems is definitely a huge blow to the deck. You could just tell by performance. But I wanted to play a tier deck to get you guys into the Pioneer format, but wow, this deck takes a huge hit when it comes to budget magic. I mean, we could upgrade the mana base a little bit, but that's not going to be enough, I don't think. Okay, so blue that. Strategic planning. Is it Phoenix? Or is it Charm? Are we dead? 1, 2, 3. Alright, we will just slowly pass. Try to see if we can't bait him to cast something. You should pump into this. That's his best way of winning the game. Because it has flying and a 4/4. Pretty freaking good. And I couldn't have shocked it. That doesn't work. So how much damage are we taking? 1, 2, 3. So 7? I mean, if he has any flashy spirit, he wins. And that's a flashy spirit. Actually, no, he doesn't necessarily win, right? So we just go ahead and shoot down him. I'm pretty sure that means we stay alive. Because that 1 point damage here just gets moved over to him. Alright, we see what's our best top deck. Okay, take it. It's down to 1. Watch us die to our own reef. Crackles. That does not do it. What is our best bet? Alright, buy our own reef. Got it. Okay, so against this deck, we want those. Probably these. And a little bit cheaper interaction. Negates don't do very much. Maybe we need more lightning axes, to be honest. Play with fire doesn't seem great. Then again, I mean, if I'm bringing in flame blessed bolts, that's not really a swap. Maybe a treasure cruise, a gaze, a planning, or not like that. All right, let's get into it. I guess we try this. So we lead off with a snarl. I don't know what that actually entails, though. We don't have the double check lands for Izzet. So wizards, come on, finish these cycles, please. Because we don't have that cycle. We don't have a cycling one either, right? We're missing a lot of the cards that we should have that have basic land types. All right, so we play Young Pyromancer. Go. Come on, Pyromancer. Do your thing. We need lands off the top, please. Counter target. Oh, that targets you. Well, that's very descriptive. Please give me a land. Aye. Play him, I guess. Pass the turn. Pro red. That's a problem and a half. Okay. Draw 2, discard 2. Okay. Pitch. Play a mountain. The stupid Drake is in the way. Go to combat. I don't think he's going to. You can prevent A damage. Alright, what do you got, opponent? Okay. Another freaking Drake. That's hilarious. Okay. Play that. So, gaze. What I need is a way to give these guys haste. These tokens. So, Ben. Red. All right, this is looking good. All right, draw some cards. We will cast that, kill that. Oop. Hold up. Kill that. Pitch a mountain. Okay, make another token. Bring back an Arclight Phoenix. Okay, this is what I envisioned with the deck. Attack you for some damage. You definitely could take this out and this out. Yep. Down to 5. Pass the turn. Young Pyromancer did his job. He only has to get enough creatures on board to present lethal. Good job, Young Pyro. We do have a season Sweltering Suns. Got it. Woo. I was hoping we win a game. Run it back. All right, let's get into it. We had a win con here. That's Crackles. All right, let him do his turn. Snarl. Reveal a island. Yep. We definitely are going to gaze this turn. Just trying to find our Arclight Phoenixes. Watch as Ben 3 and draw an Arclight. Gaze. Ben, keep that. Untap. Play that. Reveal an island. Pass the turn. I think we could do this. We're playing a little bit of a control shell now. Get that crap out of here. No Drake for you. No. Yep. Let him pass his turn. Play an island. Young Pyro. Yeah. Next turn we could play a freaking Drake. Seems pretty good, actually. Strategic planning. We will take Treasure Cruise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could tap out and draw my entire deck and draw 3 cards. That probably eats a counter. Yes, it does. But we still make a 1/1. Go to combat. Attack you. Unless he has a 1/1 spirit. Now he gets a trade. I see you, opponent. Okay. We have a shot here. He has 4 cards in hand. We got a Drake, though, for a closer, which is better than any card in his deck. If he could get it to resolve. So, Crackles. He resolved. Pretty sweet. Attack you. I mean, any of his flash things have 1 toughness, so I'm not worried. Pass the turn. Yep, see? He's a 2/1. So, and then again, I guess Rattle Chain's into a Lord, because he allows things to have flash. Duly noted. Alright, come on, Crackles. Petty Theft. Sure. Curious Obsession. Trying to draw out of the situation he's in. Alright. So I think I could just attack. Sweltering Suns. Attack you. Suns. His normal counter doesn't work. He has to use the flying counter. Okay. So he's just going to play his Borrower. And hopefully we could truncate that with the Drake. We have, I think, better cards than him at this current state of the game. We also have Treasure Cruise, which is an easy way to bounce back in this deck, in this matchup. Okay. He vomits his hand. Alright. So we play Crackles. We will shoot that down. Pitch an Arclight. Maybe I should have just kept the Arclight. So I will gaze at the end of... Nah. Do I gaze? We probably should. Gaze does mean I can maybe set up... So if I find and consider or a way to chain spells, that's preferred. Okay. I guess I could have got Arclight back. Because gaze. That would have been an Arclight. Top. This is the beginning of your combat on my turn. Yep. If I pitch that, I still can't get an Arclight back. Pass the turn. If we find any lands, I'm pitching it. I'm definitely going to have to gaze this turn. I have to put this game away relatively fast. Gaze. Ben. Gaze. Ben. Keep. So we play Balmor. I could gaze to give him trample, which means he does 13 points of damage this turn. Let's do one more turn. I guess gaze could also make him bigger. That is something I didn't think about. Milling some lands or some instants or sorceries. Okay. So first things first, let's go ahead and treasure cruise. All right, so that pumps the team. What do you got to say about a treasure cruise? All right. Flame Blast Bolt. Rattle Chains. And he scoops it up. All right. 1 and 2 with the deck. Not bad for a budget deck. Let's get into the wrap up. All right, so what did we learn this week about this deck? And the mana base is god awful. That is what I've learned this week. And I don't know what I could do to swap this out a little bit. Oh, it was atrocious. And I'm trying to think what are my budget options. I don't think canals are cheap. So, $20. Wait a minute. Yeah, 17.24. So that's definitely not in my budget. Pathways could be. I wish I could fit a hall in here, but I don't think I can. All right, so Lava Glide. How much is this? The problem is most of the time, Izzet lands are much higher than other color combos. $6. And I only have like $12 to play with or something like that, so I can't fit that many of those. That's a brand new land, but it's tapped. Not worth it. Auto War is like $12 a pop. Coast? That could be budget friendly, but this is $11? $12? Really? Probably because it's standard. Man. Alright, that's not good either. I know Steam Vents is out of the question. Temple is an option. Sulfur Fold. $5.22, which is the most budget-friendly option out of... Oh, wait. $5 around there, so I could fit 3 in, maybe? Arguably. I also have this land, which is not that great. So, that's my problem with this deck. Is the mana base. And I can't really address it due to the fact of the pure nature of... We are pushing our budget with the Arclight Phoenixes being like $20 a piece. So the rest of the deck takes a huge hit because we have to fork out the money for arguably the best card in the deck, other than Ledger Shredder. Sideboard wise, I think it's fine right out of the gate. The first upgrades you should do is fit some Ledger Shredders in here. And I don't know exactly what you want to do. Maybe trim a couple copies of Young and 2 Drakes for Ledger Shredders. So we could definitely do that, right? That's probably, actually, probably something like that, right? So cut these, get Ledger Shredder in your list. That will lower the curve, definitely make it a lot stronger. The next upgrade you can make, at least for deck-wise, is in the sideboard. Instead of Sweltering Suns, we should probably be running Thing in the Ice. That is another possible upgrade for the deck. And of course, the mana base, right? We have so many options here. We have 4 canals. We have 4 steam vents. You know, we could just keep listing them out for these probably. And that really transforms the deck to being much more consistent, less likely to get hit by variants. Like I said, budget lists typically, unless it's monocolored, get hit by variants. Just because we can't guarantee that we're going to find both of our colors every game. Which costs some losses. So, what do you guys think about this list? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Do you like this deck? Am I just overthinking about this deck just because of the fact that it is a top tier deck and this version didn't perform in 2 matches? The last match though, that was where the money was. So let me know if my concerns are valid. I think the deck is missing something, and the mana base cost a game or two. So if we would have had blue in one of the games, we probably would have won, or could have fought more likely to get out of that scenario and beat our opponent. Treasure Cruise felt solid. Maybe you could trim a copy of it, but we don't really have that many good dual lands in this format, so all we have are the Pain lands and the Snarls. If we would have more budget options, it would be really sweet. There's 2 cycles that have not been completed, and it's kind of sad, to be honest with you. So we don't have the double check lands, and we don't have the cycling lands. For some reason, we're not getting them. And I mean, so yeah, that is a huge hit to the constructive playability of this deck. So if we would have the Izzet one of these and the Izzet one of these, we would be able to do a lot better overall. But it's very weird, right? So allied color decks have decent mana bases. The ones that get hit are the ones that are aggro oriented, because there's not that many good dual lands that are good for aggro based strategies, which is why they were wanting the Pain lands. And well, for enemy dual colored decks, we're missing the budget lands, right? We have most of the good ones, right? We have the pathways, we have steam vents, we have canals. So we have the best, right? We have the fast lands, the shocks, and the pathways for a very aggro oriented deck, but we don't have budget options for these. And it's probably because of the fact that blue based decks typically, for some reason, cost more from the mana base. So either be blue red, blue white, anything that aligns with blue costs more. So, like I said, let me know down in the comments if you guys like what changes you guys would make in this list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Next week we're playing Budget Ponza in Pioneer. Come check that out. So until next time, have a great rest of your day.